Hi there, Leo. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 29th of June. This is a week with some very contrasting influences. The Sun and also Mars are located still in the rather reflective part of your horoscope known as the 12th solar house. In terms of the Sun and also the full moon, which occurs on Thursday, which sees the moon opposing the Sun, it can be a time when you feel uncertain, when certain information is swirling around, which can make you feel a little bit perhaps insecure or anxious. And your emotions can be rather rocked by the fact that Mars can be quite turbulent in this particular part of our horoscopes. It's a time when old angers or hurts can get stirred up and come up into our consciousness just at a time we're not expecting them. But the fortunate thing for you this week is, despite the fact that Neptune has been such a difficult and tricky influence for much of this year, even as recently as last week in its square with Mercury, this week it actually provides some real support to both the Sun and Mars. And it just cautions you to try not to fret too much if something doesn't seem to be exactly as it appears, that your fears could be rushing around, and it may be to do with the way that you're closely connected or involved with somebody else. It asks you to keep the trust, keep the faith when it comes to your interactions with others. Because do you know, Leo, there is another influence this week which is probably one of the most glittering that there can possibly be for you. Jupiter's in your sign for just a little while longer. It's been with you for about 11 months. It only comes round once every 12 years. It is the planet of fortune. And this week it's joined by Venus. This is going to give your star quality an absolute amazing burst of vibrancy. You're really going to be giving out an aura that someone will find to be absolutely captivating. Just who, though, could really truly stun you? Because yours is a fixed sign. That means that you like a certain amount of familiarity and you like what you know. But you're being urged to be much more open-minded about the type of people you can connect to, just at a time when trust, due to the Sun and Mars's location, could be on thin ground. And that's what I'm saying about keep the faith. You may discover on the back of that full moon that some people are fair weather friends and that some relationships have run their course. But there can be other people who are going to be so much more important going forwards, and it could even be one important new individual from a romantic viewpoint. But it wouldn't be a surprise if you have more than one possible choice. And the lead or the in from this could come from your circle of friends. That could be that someone you've known on a platonic basis up until now, the surprise can come that you start to really fancy them. Or it could be an introduction through a friend or a network that you belong to. But do be open-minded about the type of people you can link to. And that means just at a time when you could be feeling hurt or rejected or distant from other people, or your emotions are quite raw, that you're having to extend some trust and faith. And that's really the challenge of this week. But I think by its end, something really beautiful can happen for you. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.